Hi guys, I'm back again, Donaylle with Woosah Holistic Health Coaching to talk all things mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional health. There's something that's come up in the last 24 hours that was really mind-boggling, and I just have to share this with you guys. It has to do with positive energy versus negative energy and the impact that it has on our overall health and well-being. Did you know that by just being so mad, you can make yourself super sick? Here's how I got proof of it yesterday. I was working with a new client in my one-on-one coaching practice, very young lady, only in her young 20s, so sick that the laundry list of illnesses that she sent to me to look over, I've never seen this combination of symptoms ever. And it was everything from heart palpitations to dizziness to cold sweats to having a hard time going to the bathroom, from going to the bathroom too much, feeling like her ears are ringing. I mean, it literally was like 20 different things happening in this young lady's body, all that seemed basically like torture. I mean, as we started working, within 30 minutes, we were able to figure out through some different testing and asking different questions that it all went back to repressed anger, rage, and the feeling of this adverse childhood event and experience kind of taken over her life. And so because she actually said something very telling when she said, "Oh, I just hold it all in." Well, yeah, you do. And that's the problem, because our bodies are going to keep score. Our bodies are going to tell on us. Our bodies are the things going to let us know when something's been held in too long. And, you know, the thing that's so interesting is that we hear people making statements like, "Oh, well, I'm not the one," or "You better ask somebody because, I don't put up with nothing," and all of this. Like, it's almost like you're bragging that you're always ready to be in a fight. You're always mad. You always have an attitude. You don't let things go. You hold on to grudges. You just stay in that negative space. And it is like literally the recipe for health disaster. More anxiety, more depression, more aches and pains, more autoimmune responses, just weird, unexplainable symptoms where the body's malfunctioning all over the place. It can be tied to those low vibrating frequencies, also known as negative emotion. So with that, we're talking things like guilt, grief, shame, apathy, anger, all of those low vibrational frequency type emotions. They don't carry any energy. They move at a snail's pace, which means you do too. That means that's why you don't want to get out of the bed. That's why you don't feel good. That's why you don't have any energy. That's why your body is malfunctioning like crazy, because the negativity is too much for your body. The body was not meant to have the dominant emotion that we carry inside of us, those negative, low vibrating emotions. So what can we do about it? Well, for one thing, we can get real positive and get real intentional with being positive. Be grateful, be appreciative, remembering that everything that we're grateful for grows and everything that we appreciate appreciates, and we end up attracting more things to our lives to appreciate and be grateful for. But when we're gossiping and we're complaining and we're drudging up the past and we're always criticizing somebody, that right there will make you and keep you sick. So then how do we get up each day determined to be positive? Well, one of the first things that you can do is wake up with a prayer of gratitude. Thank you for waking me up. Because guess what? Everybody doesn't get to wake up. Some people, their last day was yesterday. So we have a lot to be thankful for, just in the sense that we get to live and experience another day. Do it with gratitude. Thank you for this roof over my head. Thank you for this bed, these pillows, these blankets, all my creature comforts, this coffee, whatever it is. Be grateful. It's very hard to be angry, negative, nasty, all of those low vibrating things, and grateful at the same time. They don't live in the same place. They don't hang out in the same space. So when your dominant emotions are so affirming and positive and grateful, you just feel a whole lot better. And the body will let you know when you've done a good job of releasing all that negative emotion, because the body will respond in such a positive way. So all these strange forms of communication, where it's just the body breaking down and letting you know, enough already. I can't hold on to this bitterness anymore. I can't hold on to this rage anymore, because it's making me so sick. I can't even have a job. I can't even take care of myself or take care of my children or whatever is the case, because I've got so much bad stuff just built up and trapped inside of me that I can't move forward in a positive and healthy, bouncy, energetic way. So that's our why. You might say, well, I have really good reasons for why I'm holding this rage. I had a really hard life, and I had a really traumatic childhood, and I had a lot of abuse. And nobody's saying that that's not true. The problem is, though, that the person who did those things to you, they're not the ones getting sick as you're holding the negative feelings towards them. You are. So taking your power back means releasing the need to punish these people or whoever did things to you in your childhood or in your past. Maybe it was a bad marriage or whatever. When you're holding rage against them, the person being tortured isn't them. So basically, we're giving our power away to the ones who hurt us when we don't let it go, when we don't make peace with it, when we don't release the anger. Now, what if you're like, I don't know how to do that? Well, I do. And so that's one of the things I was helping my client with last night, and with so many other clients, and we're working on releasing negative emotions that get stuck on us based on different things that happen at different time periods. And when things get stuck or things get blocked, people get sick. And once we release that, then the body can go back to doing what it's supposed to do, which is heal itself. And so reversing weird illnesses and malfunctions can be as simple as releasing negative emotion and replacing it with intentional positive emotion. You know, when you wake up in the morning, it's a decision to make it a great day, or to say, I wonder what kind of day this is going to be. Don't let your day happen to you. Engineer it to be great. Have intention. Wake up and write down gratitudes. Read something positive. Write something positive. Think about your dreams and goals. Think about what you want for your life. Think about how you're going to level up your life. Make plans for the future instead of looking back into the past of things that we can't change anyway. We're not going that way. We're going forward. So if we're going forward and we want to go forward with health, because our health is our wealth, if we're going to do that, we have to let go of anything that is not in alignment with those goals. So if our goal, for example, is to increase our income or attract a beautiful relationship or make more friends, you can't do that and at the same time be criticizing everybody, putting people down, talking about how all men are dogs, or how I ain't got no money and everything's too expensive, and have you seen the prices of these eggs, and just on and on and on and on and on. All the complaining, it isn't in alignment with the same goal that you just said you wanted, which was to be happy, to be healthy, to make new friends, to increase your income. If you want to attract beautiful things and experiences into your life, you got to focus on beautiful things and experiences. You got to notice the beauty around you instead of only noticing the bad. And one real quick way, stop watching negative news, conspiracy theories. It's still consumption and it's still affecting us. Anything negative affects us. So choose positivity. Choose affirmations. Choose to go in the mirror every morning and say something nice to yourself, and not like, ooh, you look like a mess. Don't say negative things to yourself. Don't identify yourself with diseases and sicknesses, calling things like my, fill in the blank, my migraines, my anxiety. Don't do that to your brain. Your brain will be like, oh, she loves that. Let me give her a little bit more sickness to complain about. No, separate yourself from these sicknesses. Stop identifying yourself with sickness and disease. I promise you will start to see the difference. Now, if you want the specifics on how to release negative emotion, I would have to be working with you much more closely. I do have a one-on-one program where I help people, guide them through releasing negative emotion, very much hitting the bullseye on what's trapped, what's stuck, and how to get rid of it. If you are interested in having a free consultation with me, you can either put it in the comments, I will see it, or you can go to my website, woosahcoaching.com, leave me a message there, and I will reach out to you. This is super important because, like I said, people are young and sick. That's ridiculous. We don't want our young girls in their 20s suffering like this. We don't want anybody suffering unnecessarily when we can just release the negative emotion. So I hope that that gives you some inspiration to be as positive as possible, affirming yourself, optimistic, grateful, and appreciative. And I hope that that helps you to feel like you're going to wake up tomorrow with intention, determined to make it a great day. I will see you soon. Again, woosahcoaching.com. You will be able to read much more about my work and everything else that I do. See some of the books that I've written. They're available on my website as well. And I will see you all soon. Have a great day.